Hi, everybody. My name's Ken Davidian, the Vice President for North American Operations at ISU. Today, I want to introduce you to the International Space University. In today's very brief presentation, I want to talk to you about ISU's Central Campus, ISU's organization and its programs, and then I'll talk about each of the three I's of ISU, the interdisciplinary, international, and intercultural aspects, and the goals of ISU that correspond to those three I's. ISU has a central campus located in Strasbourg, France. Strasbourg was selected in 1992 to be the home of the central campus through an international competition, and it's a great location. Strasbourg is one of the European Union's three capital cities, so it absolutely makes sense as a location to be the crossroads not only of Europe, but of the world, which is a great opportunity for ISU. ISU organization has two main components. The first located in Strasbourg, France, and then ISU North America, located currently in Washington, D.C., where we're trying to start up new programs and revitalize the alumni group, as well as the visibility of ISU within North America. Both ISU organizations, Central Campus and North America, are based on ISU's three I's, and we're going to talk about these a lot, but they're interdisciplinary, international, and intercultural. These are each aligned with ISU's goals, and that's the subject of future slides. But today I want to tell you that within ISU Central Campus, located in France, which was established in 1992, this is where the Masters of Science, a Space Studies program occurs. This is where the Space Studies program, the SSP, is managed and executed out of. And we'll talk about that in a next video. That changes locations every year throughout the world. The Southern Hemisphere SSP is like a shorter version of the SSP. Instead of 9 weeks, it's about 4 or 5 weeks. It's located in the Southern Hemisphere during the Southern Hemisphere summers, and typically it takes place in Australia. ISU also has a short program called the Executive Space Course, the ESC, and they also run the Space Incubator for new companies out of France as well. You can see some details about those programs that are run out of Strasbourg. ISU North America, like I said, is currently engaged in standing up the Space Studies Crash Course, the SSCC, and that's a 1-week program that changes location throughout the world. We're also heavily engaged in alumni outreach and trying to organize the North American alumni group. The first I of ISU's three I's is interdisciplinary, which ties to ISU's goal of space education and innovation. There are 7 main departments that ISU provides education in: space physical sciences, space life sciences, space engineering, space policy and law, space business and management, satellite applications, and space humanities. ISU believes that it's through this interdisciplinary nature where an individual might be an expert in one of these areas, but needs some awareness and some level of expertise in the other areas regarding space to have a complete and comprehensive understanding of the space sector and a way to better lead the space sector to be successful. The second I is international, and this ties to the ISU goal of for the benefit of all. So between the years of 1988 and 2023, there have been about 5,600 alumni worldwide, and you see the countries where our alumni come from depicted here. And there's been about 1,600 alumni in North America and the United States alone. So we're trying to engage this community. This is a community of very bright and upcoming individuals, some later in their career path, some earlier, and we're trying to build a network of these individuals that span the entire globe. Notable alumni include astronauts like Jim Newman, So-Yeon Yi, and Jessica Meir. We have astronaut candidates coming up from Australia and Turkey. We have 4 space agency heads among our alumni group, shown here from Australia, Brazil, Portugal, and China. And we have many, many alumni that are very noted in their field, that have accomplished a lot. And I'm just showing some North American alumni down here in the bottom part of this chart. You can pause the video and read those names if you wish. The third I is intercultural. This is what I like to call collaborative pluralism, or a mosaic of minds. This is not only do we tolerate differences of culture and of thinking, but we want to participate and we want to collaborate actively with this amount of diversity. This is why the idea of a mosaic of minds, we want these minds and these norms and these traditions to come together and work together. We target many people as potential participants of ISU programs, including undergraduate and graduate students, professionals at all career stages, managers and workers, people from the space sector, but related and adjacent industries are also very important. We want specialists as well as generalists, but most of all, we want to make sure that we have global representation. In summary, ISU is based on the 3 I's: interdisciplinary, international, and intercultural, to support the goals of space education and innovation for the benefit of all, through a mosaic of minds, through a level of diversity and complexity that comes with that diversity, and the challenges that presents, because there can be great outcomes that result from that diversity. ISU has a 37-year history and a multitude of programs ongoing: the Space Studies program, the Southern Hemisphere Space Studies program, the Master of Science of Space Studies, the Executive Space Course, and the Space Sector Crash Course. We're going to be talking about the SSP in another video. I'll leave the links in the description below. And thank you very much for your attention.